Some provincial politics for you next. Premier Doug Ford was paving the way for his budget today with a promise to save people money at the gas pump. But he also had to defend his government's decision to spend taxpayer dollars, telling people in Ontario what a great province they have. Al Sweeney explains.
The Premier says in 1 week, on April 1st, a new increase in the carbon tax is going to kick in, imposed by the federal government.
This increase is going to raise the price at the pumps by an additional 3 cents per litre of gas. This tax is costing hardworking people more money.
But Ford says Ontario's new budget will extend a cut in the provincial gas tax to give people a break,
saving households an average of $320 over 2.5 years since the tax cut was first introduced.
Pre-budget news conference in Mississauga today, Ford and his finance minister indicated the budget will focus on relief from high prices. But Ford faced questions about his government's spending on television ads.
What if we told you there's a place where it's all happening?
The commercials are broadcast to people in Ontario, telling them about new jobs and economic development.
And what if we told you you already live here?
These are partisan ads. They serve no other real purpose than to puff up the government. And if that's the case, then the Conservative Party should be paying them for them, not the government of Ontario.
NDP opposition leader Marit Stiles says the ads cost millions of dollars and don't really tell it like it is.
People are sitting in emergency rooms right now, waiting hours and hours and hours with sick children. And they're looking up at the screens and they're seeing government ads paid for with their tax dollars that are trying to convince them that everything is okay.
Speaker, under our government, the province has a great story to tell.
The government says the ads are aimed at people in Ontario who'll tell their friends overseas about the province.
And we're going to make sure that the world knows that Ontario's open for business. Those ads are very productive.
The Premier isn't giving any details about what's going to be in the budget tomorrow, but he is making one promise: no tax increases.
What we can tell you is we aren't going to raise taxes. We're always going to make sure that we put money into people's pockets rather than the government's pockets.
Al Sweeney, CHH News, Mississauga.